So if you're a parent, you've had this thought, maybe you've been afraid to express it, and it is this: our kids are not all right. They're not all right because we're leaving them a future that is far darker than the lives that we have led as their parents. We are going through the greatest economic transformation in our country's history, the fourth industrial revolution, and it is pushing more and more of our people to the side. We talk as if Donald Trump is the cause of all of our problems. He is not. He is a symptom, and we need to cure the disease. Now, my first move was not to run for President of the United States, because I am not insane. My first move was to go to DC, talk to our leaders, and say, technology is ripping us apart, immigrants are being scapegoated, our kids are being left behind, and the American dream that my parents came here to find is dying before our eyes. And the people in Washington, D.C. had nothing for this. They don't want to touch it. They don't want to talk about an issue they don't think they have a solution for. I'm not running for president because I fantasized about being president. I'm running for president because, like many of you here in this room tonight, I'm a parent and a patriot, and I have seen the future that we're leaving for our kids, and it is not something I'm willing to accept. We need to create a new way forward for our people. Now, many of you think of me as a business guy, but for the last 7 years, I've been a nonprofit guy. I started a nonprofit called Venture for America that helped create thousands of jobs in cities like Detroit, Cleveland, St. Louis, Baltimore, and you know what I saw during these 7 years? I saw millions of young people who were not starting families, let alone businesses, because they couldn't pay their bills. I saw millions of young people who were buried under a mountain of debt and trapped in their parents' basements. I saw record high levels of anxiety, stress, depression, mental illness, even suicides and drug overdoses, to the point that our country's life expectancy has declined for 3 years in a row.
But human-centered capitalism is, to me, where we have to head in the 21st century. And for reference, GDP right now is at record highs in the United States, also at record highs in the US. Stress, financial insecurity, student loan debt, even suicides and drug overdoses. It has gotten so bad that America's life expectancy has declined for the last 3 years in a row. You have to go back 100 years to the Spanish flu of 1918 to find another time in American history that our life expectancy declined for 3 consecutive years. So you have to ask yourself, if GDP is setting new record highs and our life expectancy is heading the other direction, what's wrong? And what I'm saying is that the measurements are wrong, that having our economy optimized for capital efficiency and productivity is killing us. It's grinding us up. And what we have to do is we have to actually say the goals of our economic progress should be our own health and life expectancy, our mental health and freedom from substance abuse, our children's success rates, how clean our air and water are. We have measurements for these things, and if we actually use those as the new American scorecard, then we would see the depth of our problems and what we need to do to solve them.